Hi, Tom Cole, the coach for BCSN, and it really is an honor to be with one of the great college coaches in the history of collegiate football, Mr. Jerry Hanlon from the University of Michigan. Coach, thanks for being here for Kids Unlimited. It's a great program run by Chris Amato, helping inner city kids getting the things they need to be successful. So first of all, thank you so much for supporting that.
Well, it's nice to be here. It's a beautiful country club. I wish we'd get a little more sunshine out here, but I understand the great job that they're doing here, and for any kind of a great cause, particularly when it deals with kids, let me know. I'm going to try to be there.
Always a class act, Coach. Coach, let's talk a little bit about the college game. Michigan, I think, you hate to put too big of an expectation because you still got to go out in the field and, play it, but I think they're going to be great this year. I really do, Coach.
Well, this will be a tough year for them because last year they sneaked up on a few people. This year they're not going to do that. And as you well know, they always tell you getting the top is tough. Right. Staying there is even tougher. And so they're going to be shooting for them. So they're really going to have to rev up their game. They've got a lot of young kids, particularly on offense. They have to break in an entire new defensive line. So it's going to be a tough year for them. But I know they're working hard. I know those coaches believe in the kids, and right now it's a two-way street. The kids really believe in the coaches. If you get that going, you got yourself a shot.
Coach, talk a little bit about, I know that you want to see guys coming off the ball. You want to drive, block people. You want to get in the trenches and get after people. The spread has changed a lot of college football. Everything is cyclical. I kind of feel there's going to be a going back to getting underneath the center, getting a lead blocker, drive blocking people off the line. I think that's going to come back in vogue, Coach. How about your thoughts?
Well, we'll have to see how Jimmy Harbaugh does out in San Francisco because Jimmy's put that up, and they said that you couldn't do it in pro ball. Well, right. He proved you couldn't do it. I believe that Michigan would like to get back to that type of football, but you do what your personnel tells you to do. It isn't always what you want to do. If you've got a guy like Denard Robinson, you've got to take advantage of his skills. So you can mix it up. The big thing is if you can have enough time in your practice times and things to develop a little bit of both, that puts a lot of stress on the defense. So I look for us to maybe do that. I want to see them come off the ball. I'm so tired of zone blocking and drop stepping and all this. So when it gets to 3rd and 1 and you want to get a first down, you see how hard it is for some of these teams. And so you have to throw the ball and then you come a lot less effective. So I'd like to see us run the ball, but I also think we have to take advantage of that great little quarterback we have. So you're going to see some spread too.
Yeah, he's very, very special. Coach, talking about special, you've coached so many great players at Michigan. I'm not going to ask you to name who you think are the best or the top, but give me some names of people that you're never going to forget having coached them.
Well, we've had so many great ones, and I almost cry when I think of the first one, Jimmy Mandich, who was my first All-American at Michigan, and he just passed away not too long ago. And it's like losing one of your sons. Sure. But Jimmy Mandich was a great player, and he's kind of started it all off. Dan Deerdorf, excellent football player, and what you want in a leader on the offensive line. Paul Seymour, Mike Ken, Greg Skrepnik. I could go on and on. There are just so many of them. Kids like Tommy Dixon as a center who a little bit undersized, but boy, could do whatever you want. Stevie Everett, who's one of the toughest kids that ever played at Michigan. Broke his jaw, wired it up, put a helmet on. Can you imagine playing center with a broken jaw when somebody's going to hit you every down?
It's old school, Coach.
But those kind of things that there were some. And of course, fortunately, I got to coach Jimmy Harbaugh when he was a quarterback. One of the most competitive, probably the most competitive athlete I've ever been around. So I just had a great opportunity. Somebody said, "You're a good coach." I said, "No, I had a chance to coach good kids," and that's really what it's all about.
Well, I know you're a great coach, but Coach, thank you so much on behalf of Kids Unlimited and the Toledo community for a legend coming here in town and giving back. Thank you so much, Coach Hanlon.
Well, just keep asking me to come back. At my age, I like to go any place. So thanks so much, and I hope we have a great day here today.
You will. It's our honor, Coach. Tom Coley, Coach for BCSN.